in the past that you've had some high-profile people supporting you. I think you've even mentioned that you've got Hugo Boss, creative director, as a volunteer for you. Um, how did that come about? How do you get such high-profile supporters to come and help you out?
Well, again, it comes back to the same thing, really, which is if you've got a purpose and a mission that inspires
Hmm.
people, then that can kind of supercharge your startup, your business, because if you can enroll people in your mission, then things that may not have been possible before become possible. Like having 10 volunteers who would stand in Planet Organic all day for every day for a month or 6 weeks.
Hmm.
They wouldn't do that for a multinational or for a company or a business that didn't inspire them. You know.
Do you think uh, I mean, I guess this is a bit of a competitive advantage that you guys have, and a lot of social businesses um, can have. Do you think it would apply the same way to just a normal startup? Um,
Well, there's a book that's been written called Grow, which is written by Jim Stengel, who's the former chief marketing officer of Procter and Gamble, and
mhm.
he's proven that purpose-driven or ideal-driven businesses outperform those who are purely motivated by profits for all the kind of reasons that we're talking about. So I don't think you can get that same result if you're a purely profit-driven business. Of course, if you're an entrepreneur and you're creating something innovative, you're always going to find people who are going to help you, and that's your job as an entrepreneur to kind of gather scarce resources and enroll people in your vision. But generally speaking, if there isn't a social dimension to it, people are going to be most enrolled about being able to make money out of it. So unless you're offering them a slice of the action, then they may not have the time to help you with those sorts of things. So that's the difference. And yeah, we thanks to having speaking opportunities are a great way of sharing your vision and enrolling people. And it was as a result of that the amazing Karen Ellis came and talked to me afterwards and said, I'm really inspired by what you're doing, and if there's any way that I could help, then let me know, and gave me her card. And when I got back to London and looked at it, and I looked on her website and saw, former global creative director of Hugo Boss and Estee Lauder, it was just amazing. So she's really helped us, and she's our creative partner now. So she's part of our team, although she's got her own full-time job. But maybe one day we'll be able to afford to employ her as well.
That's brilliant. And I suppose, um, we don't often see, uh, it's still early days in the social business, I guess, growth space. And, the reason we're doing this interview is because you guys have done so well, and we want to learn from you and others. And it's an interesting point that you raise. If you have this social purpose, that's what you can use to your advantage as your differentiator. So um, that's what you have against just pure profit making enterprise.